Good evening, students. So today we are going to discuss another important topic of beard, which is a personality. This is the topic. It comes under your paper one. Okay. Last, it is a subtopic of unit one, personality. So today, under this topic of a personality, we will come to learn the meaning of personality, nature, and characteristics of personality. Right. And after that, there is a one more things assessment of the personality. So we will do in the another lecture. Okay, in this lecture we will discuss personality, nature, characteristics and characteristics of personality. Right. So what is personality? Personality describes the unique pattern of thoughts, feelings, and behavior that distinguish a person from other. Right. Personality is a product of a both heredity and environment. Heredity means biology, right? Biology and environment. It remains fairly consistent throughout the life. What is actually personality? Personality is a such kind of a unique pattern of thought, perception, action, feeling, behavior of the person, which distinguish a person from the other. This is called the personality. Okay, right? So, and personality is a product of both heredity and environment. Heredity में तो आपको when you have when the baby born na, through the genes he has got that growth, that personality, that intelligence. But environment needed that. Environment makes that to draw out these all the things. That's why na the meaning of a teaching. What is the meaning of a teaching? Teaching does not mean pouring into the mind of the student. Teaching does not mean looking from the book and putting into the mind of the student. Teaching means arousing the learning power of the student. This is called teaching. Student will learn themselves. Okay. Don't think that कि आपने उनको पढ़ाया तब जाकर उनको टॉपिक समझ में आया है. Okay. What is your duty being teacher? The being teacher, you have to arouse the learning power of the student. You have to stimulate the learning power of the student. Right? मतलब आप उनको विद योर टीचिंग स्टाइल उनको मजबूर कर दो. Definitely they will go back to the home and they will start the study. Okay, think yourself when you were child. Okay, there is a one favorite subject of every person. Some has the favorite subject of a maths, English, Punjabi, science, and other subject. Right? Even you have the favorite subject, one favorite subject during your childhood. But think again, guys, the subject was not good. The subject was not favorite. Actually, the teacher who teaches that subject, that was favorite. So being of a teacher, that subject becomes favorite. Okay. So guys, if you are a good teacher with your good method of a teaching, you can make the, a bad topic very interesting. And with the defective method of a teaching, right, you can make the good topic in a very you can teach the good topic in a very bad way. Okay, that will impact negatively on the mind of the student. Right? So personality is a unique pattern of the thought, feelings, behavior, perception, action that distinguish a person from the other. I have also given the example of a personality. Example of a personality is he or she is very generous. This is an example of personality. Very caring, a bit of a perfectionist. He is very honest. He is very loyal. It is a personality, right? Now we understand the literal meaning of personality from where this word has derived. So guys, basically the personality word is derived from the word persona, right? It has derived from the Greek word, because English that many words we have derived from the Latin or Greek. So it is a Latin word. We have derived the personality persona, Latin word persona, which means the mask that was associated with the Greek theaters in ancient times and worn by the performer to play roles or disguise their identity. So this is a literal meaning of a personality, right? So it is derived from the Latin word persona, which means mask. For you, what happens, in the, Greek theaters, okay, they, with the help of the, this persona or mask, okay, they disguise their identity and, perform the way. So this is a literal meaning of a personality, but broader way. Personality क्या चीज है? Personality is a unique pattern of thoughts, feelings, behavior, perception, action, right? And I have also given the example. The person is very generous, honest, perfectionist, loyal. This is the example of the personality. Okay. Now we do some of the, definitions of personality. So guys, there is a very famous, definition of a personality. You must remember Alport. Alport has said that personality is the dynamic organization within the individual of those psychological system which determine his unique adjustment to the environment. This is a good definition of Alport. Okay, you must remember. Personality is a dynamic organization. Static नहीं होती है. Dynamic organizations within the individual of those psychological system that determine his unique adjustment to the environment. Okay, R.B. Patel क्या बोलते हैं? Patel has said that personality is that which permits a prediction of what a person will do in a given situation. And Woodworth has said that personality is the quality of the individual's total behavior. This is called personality, right? Okay, now we sum up this topic. We come to know, what is the nature and characteristics of personality. So then the meaning of a personality would be clear more to us. Okay, so we can say that personality is something unique and specific. No two individuals behave in the precisely the same way over any period of a time. Even the twins have the different personality. चाहे वो एक ही माँ के पेट में से आए हैं, they have the different personality, different in, attitude, aptitude. Okay, no two individuals behave in the precisely the same way over any period of a time. It is something unique and specific, right? Number second, the main characteristics of personality is the self-consciousness. Again, third one, personality includes everything about a person. Personality includes all behavior pattern, cognitive and effective. ये क्या चीज है? Okay, याद करो. Okay, under the topic of a psychology, है ना, we come to know that what is a psychology. Psychology is the science of behavior, right? William McDougall gave the definitions of a science of behavior. Further, Drever has said that, right, behavior can be described into the three part: cognitive, or effective, right? If you are the cognitive ability, it means you are, so intelligent, right? And if you have the, cognitive activity related with the motor activities like digging, dancing, right? And the affective means you are a, emotional, sentimental, right? Because, these types of a behavior exist on this planet. Okay, wherever you go in the India, America, wherever you go, such kind of a behavior you will find. Whether they would be more practical like cognitive, right? They are so intellectual, so intelligent, right? Second are, they would be in cognitive, they would be in, motor activity like dancing, swimming, they will learn dancing within a minute. The other person can't, right? And third is a, affective, like sentimental honge, bade emotionally honge, right? So personality includes all behavior pattern, cognitive, affective, and covers not only the conscious activities but goes deeper into the semi-conscious and unconscious level, right guys? Actually guys, देखिए, Rabindranath Tagore has said that teacher should be a friend, philosopher, and guide, right? So if you are a not good philosopher, right, if you are a not good psychologist, if you don't know the, teaching learning process, you cannot teach well to the student. You will always blame to the student, right? So guys, basically you have to become psychologist, you have to become philosopher, you should know the, teaching learning skills, right? So this is the reason these all kind of courses are in your B.Ed or M.Ed programs. Okay, That's why now once goes through, this process, so then he becomes a good teacher, right? So, many teachers, so, without doing the B.Ed or M.Ed, okay, if they are teaching now, so after so many times, they come to know that, okay, matlab they have the, problem basically. Because now, if you don't know the, growth and development of the student, guys, actually now what is the, teaching means to know the subject first. Subject, here I'm not discussing about the content knowledge. I'm not talking about the content knowledge. Teaching does not mean teach the content knowledge. It is not a teaching. What is teaching? Teaching means know the subject first. Subject means student first. If you are teaching in the class and you have the 30 student, guys, you should know the 30 minds, right? What are their mental level? What are their attitude, aptitude? What are the growth and development? What they think that, right? So if you know the, student first now, so then you can easily teach to the student whatever the difficult your topic is. Got it? Right? So in order to know the mind of the student, in order to know the student first, in order to know the subject first, you have to train yourself in the philosophy, psychology, teaching, learning process, which we are discussing in the B.Ed program. Got it? So nature and characteristics is that. Next is organization of a some psychophysical system or some behavior characteristics and function as a unified whole. और देखते हैं आगे. Personality is not static, it is a dynamic, है ना? As the Alport has said that personality is the dynamic organization within the individual of those psychological system which in his unique adjustment to the environment, right? So personality is not static, it is dynamic and ever in the process of a change and modification. Change bhi hoti hai, modifications bhi hoti hai, right? One has to struggle with the environment as well as the inner forces throughout the span of his life. Further, personality is the product of a heredity and environment. Always, okay? We get the personality from our parents and as well as environment also influences our personality, right? Some got the good exposure, they got success in the life, some doesn't get, they remain the same. Both contribute significantly towards the development of the child's personality. Learning and acquisition of experiences contribute towards growth and development of personality. Hence, every personality is the end product of this process of a learning and acquisitions. And in short, in conclusion, we can say that personality is the sum totals of one's way of behaving towards oneself and others as well. Right, guys? Okay, next we talk about little bit determinants of personality. Means tell the factors which influences the personality. Determinants means influences. Okay, so personality is influenced by the heredity and environment. Okay, we know that. Okay, next culture, family, social situation. These all the factors determines the personality. Right, guys? So, thank you so much for this lecture. We discussed today, personality, meaning, and, its nature and characteristics of personality. Okay. One subtopic is left. This is the assessment of a personality, how we assess the personality. Okay. We'll do this in the, next topic. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So I'm going to stop the session, stop the recording. Thank you so much, guys.